In Game 1, the top-seeded Spurs left no doubt about it with the fortunes changed for the Clippers in Game 2, while Chris Paul was held to just 6 points in the first go-round, and Tony Parker playing with extra special motivation. Today, marking his 30th birthday, this is Manu Ginobili finding the big fella. Tim Duncan, check out the two-man game working to perfection. Spurs led by 3 midway through the first. Just a couple moments later, Tony Parker now over to Manu Ginobili, and that 3-ball is yours. Spurs extending the lead to 13. On to the second quarter we go. It's Blake Griffin. He also had a rough time in Game 1. Using the window here to make it just a 6-point game. Now Chris Paul, jumper no good, in and out, and the Spurs are off and running. Tony Parker quickly exploding to the tin. It is 35-29. Still in the second quarter, Chris Paul loses the ball and fouls Tony Parker. And he seemed to be very frustrated here. Chris Paul picks up his third foul, called for the charge. He would leave the game with 3 fouls and 5 turnovers. Tim Duncan, 44-40. It was a 4-point game at the break. Go to the third quarter now, where it's more of San Antonio. And those role players, well, they know their role, including Danny Green, who gets himself open. And Green, even now with a hand that his face, drills the three-pointer. 58-47. Green wasn't done. Chris Paul, again the miscue. Bad behind-the-back pass, and Kawhi Leonard makes him pay. He throws it down. It was 60-47. Now Chris Paul dishing over to Caron Butler. And Butler turns the corner, baseline right over Tim Duncan. And it's just a 65-51 deficit. Manageable, right? Well, you could get back into the game with some defense like this. DeAndre Jordan, the steal and the jam, 65-58. But just too much of San Antonio. The birthday boy making it 72-63. San Antonio dropped a 32 spot in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Steven Jackson finds Boris Diaw, and the big fella connects from downtown, 85-72 San Antonio. Tony Parker, again, the drive. And he uses glass, 96-79. Tony Parker goes in the lane and is fouled hard by Blake Griffin. Take another look at this one. A flagrant one called on Blake as he clearly commits the hard foul on Tony Parker. But Parker and company would get the last laugh. 22 points, 5 assists for TP. San Antonio held CP3 and Blake to a combined 30 points. Spurs take Game 2, 105-88, taking a 2-games-to-none advantage. Game 3, Saturday in Los Angeles.